Hello and what's up everybody? Welcome to my channel. In this video I want to test and review all new Yamaha XSR 155. Yamaha, which for years had a big gap in the class of classic and cafe racers bikes, in 2016 combined the design of one of its old and legendary models, the XS650, with the design of the MT7, which was a modern naked, and from this combination, a new and attractive class was born, Neo-Retro. Neo-Retro or Neo-Classic are those motorcycles that, while having a classic and old design, use new facilities and technologies, which the Yamaha XSR family is the flagship of this class in the world. If you are interested in the world of motorcycling, it is impossible that Yamaha XSR 155 doesn't attract your attention. It doesn't matter if you are a fan of sports class, a fan of naked class, or motocross or cruiser, you will definitely be attracted to it when you see this bike. Looks like this bike has gathered the characteristics of all classes in one place. The circle headlight and circle speedometer, as well as the flat seat and the design of the gas tank, give this bike a classic feeling, and at the same time, this bike is equipped with the latest technologies such as a full digital display, upside-down front shocks and sleeper clutch system and VVA system. The digital kilometer panel with its classic appearance has ability to display a wide range of info, is remarkable in this motorcycle. In addition to displaying speed, engine speed, distance, gear, fuel and turn signal function, this panel also includes clock, trip computer, average fuel consumption display and current fuel consumption. This motorcycle does not have a side stand sensor to automatically turn off the engine when the stand is down. Another interesting feature in this panel is the display of the operation of the VVA system, which will show you when the system is activated by turning on a light, and you can adjust your driving to get the most torque with this light. Well, the engine and gearbox of this bike are very familiar to us. This engine has already been used in our 15 and MT15 motorcycles and passed the test well. A single-cylinder 155 cubic centimeters liquid-cooled 4-valve engine that produces 19.4 horsepower and 14.7 Newton-meters of torque. In this bike, Yamaha has used variable valve actuation. The task of this system is to manage the closing of the valves at different engine speeds, which makes you reach the highest power and torque. The 6-speed gearbox of this engine also uses a slipper clutch, which makes clutching and gear shifting very smooth. The XSR suspension system is upside down in the front and monoshock in the rear, which perform very well on asphalt, but don't expect much from it on dirt and off-road roads. The front and rear brakes are both used discs. The front is 2 pistons caliper and the rear is a single piston caliper, which have good and acceptable performance. The size of the rims are both 17 inches and the size of the front tire is 110/70 and the rear tire is 140/70. Well friends, about the test ride of this motorcycle, I must say that this motorcycle has a good and smooth ride. The seat of the bike is soft and comfortable and the gear change is done very smoothly. The sitting position of the rider is such that the legs are slightly backward and the hands are slightly forward. Something between sports motorcycles and naked, and therefore there is some body weight on the hands, but not so much that it becomes tiring. The handling of the bike is acceptable and you can easily control the bike in traffic or winding roads. Although the brakes of this bike that I have are not ABS, they have an acceptable performance. However, Yamaha has added ABS brakes to this lovely bike in 2022. This bike is a suitable option for daily use in the city, although if you equip it with touring equipment, you can also use it for short trips outside the city. In the speed test part, I was really shocked because with all the pressure I put on the bike, it only went up to 115 kilometers, which was very strange to me. Honestly, I expected much higher speed from this bike. The price of Yamaha XSR 155 for 2022 is about 38 million Indonesian rupiahs, equivalent to $2,550, and the direct competitor of this bike is the Honda CB150 RX Motion, which is a very good opponent. Okay friends, it was test and review of the Yamaha XSR 155. I hope this video is of interest to you. Take care of yourself and see you in the next video.